from one of my little secret hideaway. So today I start. How do you start a new business? How do you think of a new idea? Idea comes to you when there's a problem. And some people see it a problem and you see it as an opportunity to create a solution. In Southeast Asia, they're developing this amazing city like Da Nang, Malaysia, Bangkok, and with it comes some problems like air pollution. So it bothered me so much that it starts actually from December until April. And people have to be indoors most of the time. And sometimes even the government asks kids or government schools and government employees to stay home because of the air pollution. So I said, because I work in the raw material business, nutritional business, and I have dealt with many holistic doctors and homeopathic doctors, and I was a subcontractor for many research centers to supply them with raw materials from around the world. So I kept my good relationship with them, and I started to call and ask, have you done anything about air pollution? And finally, after about 9 months, and lots of gifts, a lot of champagne, lots of tickets for gifts for basketball and chocolate, we got a formula that was designed by Los Alamos Lab, but it's not available to the public because it's considered a national security. So now, opportunity meets experience and knowledge. What I did in the past, now through my connection and through what I learned, I was able to get this formula to help maybe detox the body from the body, not in the first week or month, but the first 24 hours by 67% using specific secret herbal formula, not a medicine formula, herbal formula to do that. And we started with the first rendering right here. If you see this one here, this is kind of liquid idea for a bottle. And this is a capsule rendering for our design. We're waiting for right now for a FDA approval. And we're just putting some ideas together today. You can see here, up to 67% on the first day, detox the body from air pollution. Okay. So while I am here so we have some ideas and more ideas and more ideas. Okay. So it will be like a bottle and a liquid. So we will do on this a focus group to know what people in Southeast Asia, what design they like, because you want to sell them what the bottle and image and product they like, not the one you like. You have the good quality product inside the bottle. Now the problem is making the company, the website, the language. You need 3-4 languages. In Southeast Asia, the foreigners cannot own except 49% of the company. How are you gonna go around this? How are you gonna protect yourself from copycats? How are you gonna sell online, etc., etc.? You have to make the first step. You have to take the first step, and God will align all the other stuff for you to start getting to the end product where you are selling it. God does not bless the idea. He blesses the work. And every business idea has its own obstacle course. You have to go through it, and that's how you learn. Okay? I know how to make this product, and we know how to make the best nutritional products in the world, but making products specifically for Southeast Asia, in Southeast Asia, creating a Southeast Asian company in here, and selling in Southeast Asia, that's the first time we do. We usually sell them the product and raw material, and people in Southeast Asia, they have their own companies and they do that. This is the first time I have to do this here. So from this beautiful location here, just you come up with ideas, and hopefully that we can launch by February. We can launch here in Thailand, in Bangkok. It's the biggest hub for business. And as you can see, look at these. This tells you how much people have money to spend. And these are malls just next to each other. We are literally in downtown, like in New York. And people are paying here $6 and $7 for a coffee. Yeah, Southeast Asia is not cheap unless you want to live on the streets. Okay, this is the upcoming new world that is topping up. New York, California, many cities in the West. Well, Southeast Asia is coming up so quickly, and not just developing infrastructure, also developing the person, and the income is going high so quickly. But people are very worried about the air pollution, because air pollution costs a lot of money. Because actually, there are studies been done here in Southeast Asia showed in the last 6-7 years, the cost, the breast cancer increased by about 40%, mouth, esophagus, and throat and lung cancer increased by 52%. Imagine the healthcare cost on that. So if we can show that our product can help lower the air toxicity by 67% in the first 24 hours, imagine the healthcare cost saving will be on the people and the government and the healthcare budget. So this is Southeast Asia, but remember, there's about 100 polluted cities around the world, and many of them are in the Gulf region, where they subsidize 100% of the healthcare for their people, because you have in Dubai and Saudi Arabia and Kuwait all desert and no rain. So they have a lot of air pollution issue because of their oil industry. So when God gives you an idea, get up and run with it. You can't figure out everything how it's gonna work. But if you don't take the first step, the next step will not come in. And like I said, purify your heart, cleanse your motives, believe in the God of Zion, shalom, 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 Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and do something for the world. And in return, the Lord will reward you, because He said in the Bible, He wants us to be fruitful and multiply. Fruitful, create, develop, create a solution, imagine, have a vision. But everything doesn't work unless you take the first step. And there's no rewards without risks. And there is no elevation without separation. Success comes when God puts something on your heart. When other people see it a problem, you'll find a solution. And when He gives you the vision and you follow through, it shall come. You just have to believe that you're gonna make a difference in people's lives. So remember us here in the next several weeks. We should be launching product, but the rendering and the design could change also. So trust in the Most High. He said in the Bible, man is created on the image of God. It says also, let them be fruitful and multiply. Shalom, shalom, shalom from my heaven today.